Hey, you guys. Welcome to another episode of Books, Advice, and Everything Nice. I am your host, Latoya C. Smith. Just a little bit about me for all you guys who are new to the channel. I am a New York Times and US Today bestselling acquisitions editor, now turned literary agent. And so my hope with this channel, since this is only my second episode, first official episode, at least that I'm recording, is to just share some information with you all, give you my perspective on the things that I do, why I do them, and hopefully give you guys some insight on my day-to-day as a literary agent. So today I'm recording, it's actually Sunday, July 18th, and if you see my eyes moving all over, it's because I have a big screen up here and a small screen down here, so don't judge me too much. And I'm definitely in my house garb. As you can see, I don't even got no earrings on, y'all, no jewelry. I got on a tank top. Okay, air conditioner's pumping. I don't know if you can hear that, but air conditioner's pumping. So anyway, this episode, or this series of episodes, are going to be entitled What I'm Reading, because I'm always getting questions about what it is that I am reading, and whether or not I like it. So disclaimer, this is a safe space. As a book publishing professional, I respect the craft of writing, so this is not going to be a place whether you want to share your feedback or comments, or even from myself, where I will be disrespectful or negative towards any author. You know, writing is a lot of work. Finishing a book is a lot of work. Telling stories that you think people will like, criticism, it's all a lot. So all of that to say, be nice, don't be rude. If you don't like the books, that's fine, keep it to yourself. But if you have something constructive to say, the things that you want, that you did like out of the book, or that you can understand the value of it, comment below. Also, if you have suggestions on things for me to read, I'm always looking for new authors. I'm always looking for new reads. I like a bunch of subgenres. You can find out more about that on the About Me page on arthouselit.com, or on my website at lcsliterary.com. You can find out more about me and what I do and the kinds of books I like. But anyways, I digress. I've done enough intro. This episode, I'm going to be talking about 3 books that I read. I've read them a few years ago, guys. So I'm going to just be bringing you up to speed month after month about the books that I'm reading. I prefer audiobooks, guys, because as you know, I read for a living. So, you know, anything that can give my eyes a rest, that's what I'm looking for. But I do want to stay abreast of the marketplace and what's working. So if you all can suggest audiobooks, that would be really, really great. Again, in the comments below. And if you aren't already, please subscribe. Please subscribe to my page. Let's support authors, reading, hobbies, fun, entrepreneurship, all of that. All right. Again, safe space. Let's keep it friendly. So the first book I want to talk about is Daisy Jones and the Six. Okay, this book is by Taylor Jenkins Reid, and I read this or listened to it a while back. It's been a few years now, and I found it. I'm going to try to remember all of my recommendations to kind of where I find them. And this one, I'm subscribed to Publishers Weekly, Publishers Marketplace. That's where a lot of publishing professionals get their news. And it was like a featured book for a couple of weeks, and it was on roundtables, and it was just kind of everywhere. So I was like, you know what? Let me give this a try. And then I also heard it. I think it's part of Reese Witherspoon's book club, and I believe I saw something about her working on a film, and I was like, ooh, yeah, now I really want to read it, hands down. Phenomenal book. So much so, I'm ashamed to say I did not know it was fiction. I actually started looking up information about the group. Don't judge me, y'all. Yes, I did. And I was like, wow, that's so weird. I can't find that much information about the group except for the fact that a movie was going to be made out of it. So yeah, but that just goes to show how much I enjoyed it, how well written it was, how realistic it felt, this series of interviews with this famous rock band. and I loved everything about it. So yay, lots of stars, lots of clicks, snaps, whatever for that one. I really enjoyed it, and I'm looking forward to the film. The second book that I read that I'll talk about in this episode is Long Way Down by Jason Reynolds. I'm sure you all have heard of Jason. He is a kick-ass young adult writer. And I'm going to tell you a quick funny story. So years ago, so I've been in publishing now next year, 20 years, okay? I know. Them jeans, I know. But yes, it'll be 20 years next year. And I was at some event in New York, I want to say Uptown, and I met a bunch of writers there, and it was really cool. It might have been the Black Pack party or some Christmas party, I don't know. But we were all on the subway home back to Brooklyn, and Jason was a new author at that time, and he was coming from the event also. He knew some people that I was with, and he was just real cool, like chill, kind of off to himself, said, hey. Little did I know, some years later, he would be this humongous New York Times bestselling author. And now I'm almost like, dang, I wish I would have, like, I don't know, made a stronger connection. I don't know. But anyways, real cool cat. I'm so happy for him. But that just goes to show, like, you just never know. When it's your time, you want to take full advantage of it. For all you authors out there, you know, don't give up. Keep writing, because all of these authors started somewhere, and in many cases have made their dreams come true. They have their books published. They have, you know, loyal readership. So, you know, don't stop. Don't get discouraged. It is a tough game, yes. But if it were not, everyone would be doing it, right? So anyways, Long Way Down, phenomenal book. That's the first book I've ever read, written almost like poetically. It's a short read. I listened to the audio. It deals with some really tough topics about you know, sort of the cycle of gun violence, and whether or not our protagonist is going to carry on this gun violence legacy or do the opposite. And it's really thought-provoking, and the way I use this story, not just of course as something I really enjoyed reading, but also because I'm starting to represent more and more young adult fiction. And one of my authors is actually a poet, Kandwani Fidel, and he writes in this space. He does a lot of poetry and spoken word, and he also talks about gun violence and young black men, and you know, how do we change things? I mean, you know, that, yeah. So anyway, as an agent, it is my job to know the marketplace and know how he fits and help my clients find new ideas and things like that. So not only was Long Way Down something interesting for me to read, but it also is inspiration, and, you know, source material that I hope that my author can aspire to appeal to his audience, and maybe do some events together. I feel like they know each other as well. So again, the circle, you know, networking, the importance of that, is a big deal. And then many of you know I got my background in romance, editing, and publishing. And I worked with a lot of contemporary romance authors at Hachette Book Group forever. Shout outs. And The Kiss Quotient by Helen Hoang. I read that. I was a huge fan of Crazy Rich Asians, and I think I was just trying to get my hands on any content that was like that. And you know how you're on Amazon and you're doing you're looking at this book, that book, and then it starts suggesting books, and Helen's books popped up and they looked like a lot of fun. And I had a lot of fun listening to this book, watching the characters fall in love. It's just a feel-good book. And with all the stuff that's going on right now, guys, COVID, deaths, political struggles, like, you know, just having a little bit of peace, something fun, exciting, something upbeat, can really go a long way. So The Kiss Quotient, really enjoyed it. Super cute package, great series. So yeah, check it out. And in terms of work for that one, I represent a lot of contemporary women's fiction, a lot of rom-com and romance. So of course this is a comp title. By comp title, that means a book that one of my clients' books may compare to in the marketplace that has done well. So when I am shopping a book to a publisher, I may make mention of this particular book so they get a feel for what my client's project is and what the market is. And in another one of my videos, I will tell you the importance of knowing the marketplace and knowing your comp titles for all of you who are writers. This is just super important for you to know. And why you'll constantly hear publishing professionals say, know your market, know your comp titles, research, research, research. Anyways, so those are the 3 books that I'm going to talk about for this month. I'm constantly listening to books, like I said at the beginning of this video. So please share with me the books that you're reading. Again, positive space. Any negative comments will be deleted. We want to keep this a positive space for us to talk books about the things that we like, the things we want to recommend to other readers that inspire us or make us feel good or even just touch us in a way. That's what writing is all about. Thanks so much for your time and attention. Please subscribe if you haven't already. Please tell your friends about my page. And also, if you have any suggestions for content, like I said, I've been in this business for 20 years almost, so I've got a lot of knowledge and I'm hoping to share with you all. So if you have any recommendations for topics I can cover, questions I can answer, please comment below. Thanks so much, guys. Enjoy.